as progression.
Post it.
So tonight on Mir, dinosaur on dinosaur action. Seabreeze executes Order 66. And the moon remains punchable.
Yeah, let's go. That was wild.
I still think this is headcanon, that this is how Absidos has it written down in his little diary journal somewhere.
Someone's going to look at all his notes and be like, I can't make any sense of this.
I can't make heads or tails of this.
Where does he keep getting his murder script? He's just summoning it from the void.
Either that, or it's like one of those birthday cards that you open and it plays a song and it's playing Jessica. The Doobie Brothers.
So, I guess there's not a whole lot to recap since the last 3 sessions were, for the first time in a while, fairly long, intense combat, but you all managed to pull through despite the overwhelming odds for a while and the crazy battle that was full of mechanics of partial bullshittery and madness, the usual.
I almost died.
Yep.
I was at 4 hit points.
4? Oh, I didn't know it was that bad.
Yep, I was at 4.
Sounds like a standard outing. But you managed to persevere somehow, kept Vahnsinn alive, who now kind of resides sitting on Thamor's shoulder, a very creepy looking little dragon the size of a house cat perched on his shoulder, and are brought back into what originally was, what you assume to be, the Kingdom of Drake. Back to the central dais with the remains, or what Grun calls the remains, the air, that decrepit air, once again filling your nostrils as you're back in this place. Nothing really seems to have changed in that time frame, other than there is now a very distraught and nervous-looking keeper in the middle of the dais, and Grund is just standing over it, one scaly eyebrow of sorts raised, kind of staring at Keeper with a bemused smile. We have Anderos still as a dinosaur. Everyone else, I think, was pretty much in the relative same boat.
Sounds right. Yep.
Remind me, Salty, all of the guards around Grund are still stationary, yeah?
Yep, they are still stationary, still unmoving.
Anderos kind of lowers slightly. His eyes narrow as he bares his teeth at the cowering keeper.
You hear Keeper let out a small little eep before he starts crawling and cowering behind Grund.
Yes.
Go on, Anderos, see how he likes it.
Yes. Seabreeze is totally riding on Anderos.
Yeah, he just steps around
Yes.
and just starts stalking toward Keeper.
Yes.
That is loud thunder, jeez.
It's
That's
it's
not thunder. That's
ambiance.
the T-Rex's footsteps.
Keeper is trying desperately to hide behind Grund. Apparently Keeper is not happy with that and is threatening a thunderstorm.
No, Minion, you're supposed to make me brave.
Grund, I guess you're, they're messing with the balance. Oh, they assaulted me. Yeah, they assaulted me. They're trying to free Madness. Yes, they're trying to free him. You should probably do something about that. Run simply looks down at the cowering keeper behind her, looks at the towering Anderos, and with a coy smile, well, I see you finally. Oh, there goes my power.
No.
Keeper's really trying his best.
Keeper,
Like,
stop
I-
it!
He's like, I will prevent my
Yeah.
death by killing the TM's power.
Just
That's
keep
what it
going.
feels like. Anyway, seems you finally got what's coming to you. I would wring your neck if I could myself, but in lieu of that, I think I will, well, take a step back and enjoy the show. With that, she steps back slightly on the dais and kicks Keeper rather forcefully
Yeah.
forward.
And Anderos
Swallowing.
basically lunges forward and clamps him in his jaws, doesn't like kill him, but just picks him up and starts shaking him.
Roll me. What would be an attack in that form?
I mean, he's got his bite attack.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me the damage, as that is non-lethal.
That is a lot of damage. That is 4d12 plus 7.
Jeez.
T-Rex.
I imagine this keeper has more than one hit point.
That's a 12, 20, oh my goodness, 31, 33, 40 damage.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
He is knocked out from fear. He falls limp in your mouth.
And after shaking him a little bit, he kind of turns back, stomps over to the edge of the dais, and basically head tosses Keeper at Zidane. So Keeper goes flying kind of across the gap and lands on or next to Zidane.
Keeper's body just slumps, slamming against the rocks, taking a bit of damage as he does so. But he lays there unconscious, eyes like widen in crazed fear.
And with that, the T-Rex shrinks down, and Anderos takes his normal form and just glares over. Right, Zidane, deal with him. I don't know if we can kill him, but keep him, I guess, less than maimed than I've given him that.
Did I take fall damage when you?
Did you fall on top of me?
I mean,
You're just
how
riding his
tall are
shoulders.
It's just I'm giving Seabreeze
You're
a
just-
piggyback ride.
Yep.
I was up there, man.
I don't think the transformation's like just a poof in their body. Like
No, like
My mind
it's
kinda
like he
shrink a little
shrinks
bit, like-
down. Yeah.
so, Seabreeze would just be piggyback riding Anderos.
I'm super nimble anyway. I totally landed on my feet. I'm fine.
You seem kind of.
Cats were supposed to land on their feet.
I did.
It looks like you're. Well, never mind.
Shh.
Anderos turns back around to Grund. Well, we've done what you told us was impossible, so now what? Are you free of this accursed dais? Or do we have to break that too?
She looks over to the tiny Vahnsinn that's curled up on Thamor's shoulder, and she gives you a slight grin. I told you before. Where there's madness, there must be reason. So I am as free as he is. Not ominous in the slightest.
That's so cool.
I love when the universe just provides the ambience that we need.
And she was saying, I'm as free as he is. Who does she mean?
Vahnsinn.
Vahnsinn.
Gosh, okay.
Wonderful.
You know, it would be really nice if we just got a straightforward fucking answer for once. Did we do what we needed to do?
She looks down to you and tilts her head a little bit. What was it you were needing to do?
Well, we didn't exactly have a choice in getting thrown into that goddamn poppy field, did we? Everything just kind of collapsed around us. Is that done now?
It seems so. He has relinquished his title on the aspect, and in doing so, well, so have I. This land is no longer blanketed by the curse of madness and reason.
This is a good thing we have done. How much of the battle did you see and the puzzles?
I saw it all. We are, after all, two of the same, though not often do I get to look through his eyes, being as he was asleep for so long.
So what does this mean for you then?
Thunderstorm.
Hmm?
Where he goes, I will follow. How that will shape up? I suppose that's something to find out.
Are you sure that you'll be able to stomach him? Seems he has taken quite a liking to motions to Thamor.
You see a very sinister looking little smile. Not sinister.
Yes. Yes. Oh, I immediately begin summoning Bean. Is there a brazier I can burn the incense in and all that shit around?
I will
here?
say you can try it. There's odds and ends lying about. You could find the brazier.
Okay.
I will see to it that when my time comes to be present, I will make sure he pays and atones for his crimes, whether he likes it or not.
Oh no, are you here?
I'm here.
Was him not being part of saving you, freeing you from this curse, at least some penance for the crimes his people committed?
Oh yes, that's why I am no longer going to kill him. But I have been trapped here in agonizing torment and agony for how long, and I think it's only fair, it stands to reason, that I get a little bit of, how you say, my just deserts.
Punish the children for the sins of the father.
He is no children of the father.
Regardless of what you do with Thamor, though I wouldn't advise crossing him. He's a god, you know, so he says.
Yes, I know my limits. Plus, Vahnsinn seems to think of him highly. A little fanboy of sorts, I suppose. I swear that is all I ever heard in my mind when that one was dreaming. They're doing this. Oh, did you see them do this?
Those damn beans.
So, if he leaves with us, you'll come then too?
I have no choice. Our souls are intertwined, though our body may be dust and bone.
Would you choose to come with us even if he wasn't compelling you?
Well, I have nothing better to do. She looks around. Present company here has gotten rather dull.
Yeah, what are the suits of armor looking like? Same?
They still stand at attention, unmoving.
If I may, I met someone in the encampment that we arrived at, and actually it's quite a few people that seem to have been turned into mindless madness. I would like to go see if we can help them, maybe quickly.
It is your call. Oh,
Yeah,
Flickering
more to
again.
Anderos as well. Do you think we shall go back there quickly, or I'm of the mind to actually go myself if that's okay with you.
Well, I think it's wise to go retrieve them, if nothing else. They were caught up in this without any choice, I guess. I suppose Ren would be appreciative of knowing an old expedition is still alive, if nothing else. Though I do feel there is more knowledge to be found here now that all of the madness compulsions are lifted. Certainly you said there were libraries, other things here. Remnants of Drate.
I were. But she kind of looks sadly out. Like, kind of looking up. Don't know if they'll be as suitable now.
What do you mean?
Salty, quick question. When Anderos said Drate just now, did it actually come out?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Thunderclap.
What do you mean, not suitable?
You remember when you came here, right? Night and day, reason and madness. Unstable and yet perfectly locked in time. What happens when you thrust such a place forward, back into time itself?
Is time going to catch up, so to speak?
Well, I really hope not, because then those people...
Their expedition
For
has
those
been
that have
here
lost
for
time
years.
For those that have lost time here, everyone pays the price to time.
Oh my god!
I have to go find Fairtail. I'm sorry. I have to go. I'll leave
Ominous
Bean.
thunder.
Bean summons, stretches. Yes, and oh, he's gone.
Seabreeze, would you like wings?
What? What?
Would you like wings?
I can travel pretty fast.
Are you faster than a great eagle?
Actually, yes. But sure, go ahead and give me wings.
Alright. And he'll
Anderos tosses her a Red Bull.
Yep.
drop a...
Polymorphs into a Red Bull. Haha.
Let's see what spell slots I've still got. Yeah, I'll toss you a 5th level polymorph, so it'll last for 2 hours.
Anderos gives you beans.
And you are polymorphed into a giant eagle. So now you have absurd flying speed. I think it's like 100 or
Okay.
80 feet of flying speed.
I
So I just have this visual of him tromping up the stairs as an eagle.
Yeah.
Hopping up. Boink, 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 boink.
There's a lot of flapping and some feathers being shed.
There's not
but
exactly
it
room to
works.
fly up the stairwell, so
It works. Yeah. There's a
Awkwardly
lot of talon like that. But
Scrabbling up.
she leaves. Yeah, she leaves. So
Grund kind of looks after, like, as you go with kind of sad eyes. Do not think she will be happy with what she sees.
Oh no, not Fairtail! Come on.
And she looks over to you, Thamor. As for you, as much as I am blue against you, I must also apologize for what you might find out there.
Uh-oh.
You see her walk over almost to prove a point, and she pushes on one of the suits of armor, and it crumbles to the ground, starting to flake away. The magic that kept them here, even if it was nothing more than a mirror of their soul, has finally ended.
Millennia's catching up with everyone. Fuck.
Seabreeze, as you are hopping up the stairs, winging your way up, coming out of the top, a few things assault you first. One, the air feels stagnant, heavy. A warm breeze finally seems to, blow across the area, bringing smells and scents that weren't there prior, but it all feels heavy and decayed. Around you, that beautiful temple you had entered now looks to lie in ruins, almost untouched for a century. The suits of armor that had been walking around, emulating the remains of life that had once been there, stand motionless. Several crumple to the ground. The lush, vibrant jungles that had surrounded the area seem almost withered, unkept.
As an eagle, however you would hear this, it's like a no, 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 and she's flying as fast as she can.
You also notice, perhaps corner of your eye, and something to keep in mind later, what wasn't there before. You see a fleet of ships along the continent's shore.
Oh.
Well, that's not good.
As you fly to the camp where you'd seen the former expedition, not much remains. Bones, dusts, tattered bits of cloth. Time had finally collected its toll. Roll me. Well, I guess it depends if you want to look around. You can roll me an investigation as well.
Yeah.
You search around, hoping to find something, anything, to maybe cling on to. Two things catch your eye. One is the partial, odd construct that you only could assume was the artificial brain in the half-orc android. A contraption that seems alien to you, made of metals and glowing bits, but still seems to hum with a little bit of life. And digging through the others, searching for what you hope to not find, you find a feline skull, starting to decay and fade away. Within the remains, a knife is etched out that looks surprisingly like a fish. Etched out from what you can only assume to be a large bone. And etched into the handle is the words "to my dearest sister."
Oh.
Oh, that hits. There's he'll drop the eagle form and she'll pick up what she can of all of that. Not the android brain, the automaton brain, but the remains of what she thinks are fair tale, and she'll dig a shallow grave over by the water. He's probably crying the whole time. That's it.
During that mournful time, what are the rest of you doing?
So since everything else is kind of like turning to dust, do I still have that orb that I found?
You still have the orb,
Okay.
and you sense that the last piece is very, very close nearby.
Okay. Hildy is going to take the orb out of her pack. And she's not going to approach Grund, but she's going to, like, hold it in front of her. What exactly is this?
She sneers at it a little bit. Mortal magics. An orb to call my kind. It was used to compel us so long ago to this ritual site.
So you weren't the only one here. There were others?
We were the ones that were closest to the call. The others never made it in time.
So if they had been, then they would have shared the same fate as you?
I doubt it. I doubt they could have sacrificed enough to torment all of the dragons.
Speaking
What
of
does reason say would have happened to them then?
If perhaps they were close enough to hear its call and convened here, depending who of my brethren was called, I could see a war breaking out right here, eradicating Drake. Whether or not for good or evil causes that, I do not know. Depends on who was called.
would it be wise for us to know more about the dragons if we're going up against gods? The natural enemies are the dragons. Who can we trust? Who can't we trust? Does it even make sense to involve the rest of the dragons, or should we let them slumber?
From what you've told me, it doesn't seem like slumbering is an option anymore. I imagine most are still awakening or have fully awoken already. What part they plan to take, however, I couldn't tell you. I don't remember. You told her about meeting
Sensuate.
Sensuate, right?
Yeah. How many more are there?
If they all survived from then.
We know of Faust, but you continued to call him a pup or a whelp, so he obviously was still young when you were imprisoned. Sensuate most of us met, I learned of from hearsay.
Reason, hope, desire, wrath, harmony, pride.
Reason, hope, desire, wrath, harmony, pride. Will you stop it?
We'll get the two other ones. Breathe.
Yeah.
Yep. Well,
So she tells us the domains or names. We will get them later out of character.
Yep.
She will get. Yeah, she knows them. She will let you know what she remembers. For those that potentially may still have survived, or if there were any created after her downfall, she does not believe so. But Faust, being the youngest, she remembers.
Right. And just so I understand correctly, Vahnsinn was not one of these 8 because he was split off from Grunt.
Vahnsinn was a twisted split from Groom.
Okay.
And that's another thing that she also is kind of curious about in terms of what she tells you what still may exist may not be what, you may not seek what you find based on what you've told her.
Right.
Because Vahnsinn didn't exist and there was a split. Faust kept the name but became fallen, so from hope he became despair. So the aspects may not align truly anymore with what they are, depending on what's happened.
And Senshut was desire.
Yes. Yep, he is still one of the ones that she says could be trusted, since his goals are pretty much just everything.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pick her brain about the rest of them once you actually have time to get it all down.
Yep, I should have built that.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Yes.
Well, regardless, I don't think that it would be wise for us to allow this thing to fall into anyone else's hands. As long as we have it, then nobody else does. So I don't suggest that we assemble it now, but might be a good idea to at least have it in case. So there's obviously a piece missing here. I have a feeling that it's nearby. Am I wrong in that?
She just looks over at the limp and unconscious keeper.
Excuse me. And Hildy is going to walk back across the chasm. Like, excuse me, Zidane, and then she's going to just start rifling through Keeper's pockets or whatever he has on him.
Yep, it's not too hard to find. He wears it as a necklace.
Okay.
It's an ornament to his, but it's the last curved piece with the figure of a dragon.
Okay. Yeah, Hildy just grabs a hold of it and it doesn't even bother lifting it over his head. She just rips it off of him. And then she just tucks it away.
I think Seabreeze has the last piece.
Just do me a favor and don't use it on me. That's true. Yeah, that's right. Seabreeze has that.
Seabreeze has one. Yeah, okay.
I was actually gonna mess around with it, just being sad over in the other place.
I didn't exactly have any intentions of it, but I would imagine that were one to actually use this thing, it wouldn't exactly be a peaceful outcome.
As in, I take it the summons it causes is unpleasant.
It is a compulsion. There is fables that say that artifact was created by the gods to give to mortals to torment us. But nothing so divine. It is merely what you mortals love to do, tampering with things you shouldn't.
Well, so mortals made this thing?
Does that surprise you?
I suppose not.
Obviously, Drake made it if they used it to summon you.
That I don't know. Do not know if it was of great origin or if they simply bartered it or got it from some other kingdom that developed it. All I know is it is not the hand of any god or divine being.
Salty, out of curiosity, obviously Hildy can take a closer look at this later, but just glancing at it now, would there be any way for her to be able to get some kind of idea, like who might have constructed this thing? Like
Possibly,
any
but it would need to take some time, like tinkering with it.
Okay, well,
At
I'll do
first
that later.
glance, it may not. First glance would be difficult, but if you sat down and like studied it for a while, under a glass, like Microsoft, not Microsoft, like IPs, kind of observing it, kind of thing, you might be able to figure out some details to it.
Okay, I'll fiddle with it later.
Okay.
Well, I hate to bring this up because it's kind of uncomfortable, but I feel that we need to discuss the implications here. If time is now flowing again, does that mean that the non-detection or whatever that was surrounding this place has now dissipated? Can we be seen now?
That would be logical, yes. And with the dissolution of the curse, barrier, whatever you want to call it, I imagine that has turned quite a few eyes from the divine realm.
Including someone that we were rather hoping to avoid the gaze of. Glances at Anderos.
Yeah. How, I guess, complete or penetrating is their gaze? Can they see us here? Or is there ways we can hide from them?
I do not know. I would imagine such things exist to hide from the eyes of a god. Perhaps many mortals or some mortals may know of this, ways to deceive the sight of the divine or cut off any form of contact with them. But if what you've told me is true, she may have other problems than just to focus her gaze here. After all, it sounds like she started a war with the entire world itself.
If nothing else, she pissed off the Palorites by duping them all into thinking she was helping them take over his domain.
With any luck, they'll be able to keep her busy for a while.
Who knows how many fell into her sway, though. Regardless, it doesn't matter. We're miles, thousands of miles away.
Yeah, and to that effect, Grund, is there a way out of here other than just swimming away?
I'm afraid I don't know. You can scour the beach and see if you find any ships that may have come up here from the prior expeditions. I'm afraid I don't know much about the current state. I have not stepped foot outside this cave in, well, quite some time.
Anderos kind of reaches into his bag and pulls out his sending stone to carge it.
Well, if nothing else, we can help carge it and promise us somewhere where I told them to be. Though I don't know if they got pulled into that fucking other world that she made.
If worst comes to worst, it would be a long flight, but we could fly out of here, couldn't we?
I don't know if we could make it. We'll need at least a place to berth for a few hours rest. And that's a lot of water between us and them.
Yeah. Well, we can't stay here.
No.
Maybe give Karja a call, see if he answers.
Yeah, once we get up and out. We can probably start gathering our stuff. It may make sense to find a place to camp for at least a night. I know a lot of us are.
This, as he looks down at his quite disheveled and bloodied, bruised look, singed in many places.
If nothing else, we can get some healing passed around and rest for a night.
Yeah. Grunt, how would you like to see the sun?
I would like nothing more.
Well, we got a red moon. That's about all we can offer.
Bean has got to have something to say about the sun right now. Come on.
Well, Bean hasn't gone out quite yet, but he will.
I guess one
So,
last, selfish question. Did Drake have any treasuries? Wouldn't be a bad thing to have any gold if we were going back into civilization.
Maybe.
It's not like they're
Don't
using
know
it.
how much of it has withstood the passage of time.
It's worth checking at least.
Before we leave, I do have one final question. Just looks at Grunt. Where does this leave us in terms of what we hope to accomplish here, stopping her? As I recall, the last time we spoke, you were telling us that it was most reasonable to kill ourselves and be done with it. Is that still your view? Or will you help us?
If you're asking for the reasonable answer, then yes, I still believe that it stands to reason. But you are a curious lot. That stands to define reason. So, throwing that out the door and no longer even being the aspect of reason, go for it. Knock yourselves out. Fight the gods. She gives a very coy thumbs up.
Well, being that you're no longer the aspect of reason, here's a little thread for you that you should probably get real used to real quick. The world is not a logical place. So maybe you and him, gesturing toward Vahnsinn, should probably get to know each other a little.
I have known him my entire life, dear. He is still I, and I am still he. Just
And yet you've
one
had
of us can
completely...
only be awake.
Well, you may be he and he may be you, but you've led entirely different lives, have you not? Just because you're of the same cloth doesn't mean that you're the same person anymore.
She stares at you blankly. I have lived trapped in a hole for a century. And he is laid sleeping in tormented dreams, speaking of heroes and mutters that I could not understand. Is this what you mortals call living a good life?
I never said it was good, but you have lived, as poor a life as it may have been.
A skeleton
And-
would say otherwise.
Gestures vaguely at everything.
Well, how about this? You've listened to him babble about us heroes or other heroes. How would you appreciate being the one he's babbling about next? Give it a try.
That will remain to be seen.
Yeah. Of course.
But
Don't
I
hedge
look
your bets
forward
too
to
much yet.
watching. That would be most unreasonable.
Of course it would. Fucking hell. And he gust rocket jumps over the buttonhole. Come on. Let's go see what the moon's got waiting for us.
As you go, you turn for maybe a brief moment, and you see her step off the dais, and she vanishes. And you see Vahnsinn awaken, stretching out like a cat, though still very crazy and horrifying to look at, perhaps.
Gonna have to get him.
That Was a marvelous dream. I see
Why?
God has taken a liking to you.
So, quick aside, can you do something about your face? That's horrifying.
Wow.
He gives you what you could only be assumed to be maybe a stern look. It's really hard to tell with the many eyes and tentacles.
Why are you green? You can't just ask people why
It's
they're green.
happening. I've been chastised just like in the stories and dreams. Yes, yes. This is what I have wanted. Though, I don't know if I can change anything about my face.
Alright, well then I guess I'll just call you Wiggles and we'll move on.
You hear a happy, odd chirp come from the little dragon. I've gotten a nickname. I'm one of you. You hear what sounds like a weird, high-pitched squealing noise coming from the little thing. It's horrifying.
Favor side-eyes dragon from beside us.
This is true. The greatest day.
I don't think any combination of noises or words coming out in that type of small form, or even from a person, would be... What are we going to do with Keeper?
That was going to be my next question.
How about we each take turns kicking him?
Murder him?
We could just kick him over the edge and be done with him.
Nice.
Well,
Do we need to keep him? He's obviously got no dragons left to keep. I certainly
There's
don't want
always
to listen
the-
to his cackle again.
there's always the chance that he actually does have information that we might need.
It's just, do you really think that he would give it to us even if he did?
That's what magic is for.
Don't we have some kind of ball gag or something in the group inventory?
Well, Hildy, no.
We'll tell you what. We'll tell you what, Blinky. You think he's got information? Fine. He's your responsibility. If he goes out of line, it's on you. Okay?
And if we ever do get back to the ship, he can get the mort treatment if he goes out of line.
Oh, that's a good idea.
What do you mean the mort treatment?
Oh yeah, you weren't
You
there for
don't-
that.
You don't remember?
Let's just say,
Remember-
Carget and the dwarves are a zealously loyal bunch.
More treatment.
That
More
doesn't
treatment.
exactly...
More treatment.
No.
Oh, Lord.
I just love that we're
Oh.
collecting.
Not doing the
We're
more
collecting small talking animals that are just.
I love it.
They're just streams of Salty's conscience, and it's wonderful.
The newest Pokemon game.
Gotta catch them all.
His name's no longer
we get
Vahnsinn, it's more
copyrighted.
treatment.
Alright, Anderos, fine. I'll take responsibility for him.
Great.
Though, was it Vahnsinn? He looks over at the eldritch tiny dragon.
Oh, I believe he prefers being called Wiggles now.
Yes, I have been given a group name, and therefore now one of the esteemed party. You may call me Wiggles.
There you go.
It's just so solemn.
Do you know about the purposes of the other keepers? If this one just happened to be broken, or the other ones might be useful to others that would be
Keepers are just that. loyal beings to assist the dragons in their everyday lives of sorts. It's not exactly easy for a dragon to just go out and about, as you might imagine. Though this
So
one
is it-
here fell apart more than likely when we became as we are.
Is he just a kobold then? Or is he something that's a little bit like you in the sense of being imbued with power?
A little of both, perhaps. A chosen servant. Keeper is more a title, power of sorts. Each dragon gets to choose one.
Wonder what happened to Faust's keeper.
You said that other dragon had
Probably.
one, yeah?
Yes, all the dragons have one. But if I recall what occurred in your stories, his keeper was probably killed at the same time Faust was to fall.
Which time?
Probably the very first.
So before he became all skin and bone.
Yes.
Does that mean that is there a tribe that each of the keepers came from, or they just did they have followings? The dragons? We earlier when we first began adventuring together, there was a kobold clan, but that we had encountered, but it didn't seem as if they had a dragon to follow, like some stories said.
Alton is their god now.
It seems little racist to assume all kobolds must follow a dragon.
And who knows? Maybe one of the 8 decided to slumber and toast.
Oh.
Perhaps.
Oh.
Somebody did bury a crown there, trying to trap Faust, so... But that's just speculation. What do you say we do this as a walk and talk? Let's get up top.
Yeah, this
Sick
place
of
is depressing as
smelling
hell.
these goddamn flowers.
Yes. I yearn to see the world I only dreamed about. Come on,
Well-
come on. And he starts batting the back of your head, Thamor.
I love him.
Oh, the
They were
spirit
just
of
walking.
the spirit
I-
of helping those of us that are a little bit worse for wear. I am going to cast Find Steed at 4th
I
level.
did walk away for half a moment, let dogs outside, and I don't know what happened to Grun, and I'm afraid.
He took a dump on you.
When she stepped off the dais, she disappeared, and then Vahnsinn woke up.
So, yeah, full disclosure, because it was kind of hinted at, only one of them can be awake.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if Vahnsinn sleeps, Grun will appear. If basically Grun sleeps, then Vahnsinn wakes up.
Okay.
Because Grun no longer has a body.
For now.
Well, sure, for now.
So when Wiggles goes to sleep, suddenly you've got a purple sexy dragonborn that just appears on top of you, so...
Oh, great.
There
And
you
also
go.
wants to stab me, most likely.
Yes.
Yeah, she's gonna be wrapped around your neck.
She can stab you, all right.
Full disclosure, Hildy is kicking you out of her room when we get back to the ship.
That's my room. You're not kicking me out of my room. We went through this once. That's Stabler's room. He's just like, you use it.
So as you guys head up the stairs and come out at the top of the temple, the scene is the same as I described to Seabreeze. You see the area around you seems like it's just almost fast forwarded and falling to ruin. The jungle that was once teeming and vibrant with life seems muted quiet. There's a stale, heavy pall above the air. This little statue, suits of armor that had once been like animating the city, have all fallen silent, most crumbled down to the ground or just stationary. And from your vantage point in the incline of the forest, you all also see the floating fleet of ships. If you roll me an investigation, you might see a bit more as well.
Anderos will get out his spyglass.
Or perception. No, spyglass works as well.
So I would
So you
roll
can
with
roll me one with
advantage
advantage.
anyway.
Can I actually do one better if this will help? Well, hold on a second.
Somebody
me
could cast
actually read
guidance
the
on
thing.
me.
I could, but also. Oh no, the range isn't as long as I thought it was. Never mind. But I'll guidance Anderos, and I'll roll investigation as well.
Nine. My helmet's slightly off tilt for me.
Alright,
So just
so
being smacked around by the cat dragon.
guidance.
Ooh.
So let's
Okay,
roll.
Thamor, I
Meaning
too see a
Eldritch
boat.
Dragon is fond of you taking your helmet and twisting it.
Ooh, that's a
Trying to give me the head places.
I just fucking said
that is a natural 19 plus 8, so 27
So
through the spyglass.
So the rest of you, I mean, you see the ships. Zidane, Hildy, and Anderos. You notice that the pendant they're flying, especially you, Anderos, can very vividly see it. It flies several different flags, each bearing crests. Well, Hildy would know this more specifically, but you see them. Crests of Jerarag, as well as the
Great.
flags of Talmavir and Galaran.
Jerag, Telmavir, and Galaran.
Yep,
Do they look manned, or are these wreckages?
Yes. They are manned. You see, there are about 6 ships in total. Fairly large galleons, and they are manned. You see several kind of people milling about. I think 27. Would you see him?
With a spyglass.
Oh no, it's
It's Mort.
It's not Mort. No.
How far away are where are the ships from where we are?
They are due north because you guys like kind of are in the like middle of this southern continent, basically. You're not in the middle, but north of here.
We are elevated ground.
Okay, all right. Here's a question then. If I throw down an arcane eye, can I move it so that I can get a closer look?
I mean, it might take you a
What's the
while.
range? It'd take
30
Well,
feet.
I plop it down within 30 feet of me, but then it lasts for an hour, and I can move it 30 feet in any direction as a bonus action.
It would
So,
take a
Slowly
while.
droning
Also
over there.
cast it so you don't have to use a spell slot.
Am I closer or further away than the rest of the party to this flotilla?
You flew out back east roughly to where the campsite was. So you were not exactly any closer or farther in terms of because it's almost due east from here.
Okay.
I will
How
say
far
it makes it
away
take you forever
am
to
I?
get that arcane there. You are only about, I'd say about 3 miles out.
Okay.
It's not very far. The distortion of time really messed with perception of moving around here.
right.
You stumbled upon the same place like 3 times. But Treg, you notice a familiar face on the deck, kind of guiding a lot of the helm around, and a couple other possibly familiar faces. But the one that stands out, because he seems to be giving the orders, is Adrian.
I was expecting.
What?
Okay, interesting. This
Anderos.
is this is the middle brother. The not
The middle
not
brother
Yeah.
that had been, the middle brother that had been initially over at Torst.
yes.
They came in at the midnight hour to help at
Mhm.
Galaran.
Yep.
It's the,
He now
the
seems to be
commander.
leading a flotilla, and you see it doesn't look again. I imagine after seeing him, you would look to see. You're not seeing like Palor like armies basically, or
So these aren't radiant knights. This is
you see a mix. Like you see a
Yeah.
couple, maybe what you assume maybe are radiant knights are partially in armor, but you see a whole mix of other like,
interesting.
people in like odd clothes, like different academic-looking clothes. You see like what might be civilians of some form.
Hmm.
And a whole host of just a ragtag group, it seems, from these different locations. But he's kind of the one standing on the front leading ship, kind of seemingly giving orders.
Sure.
Oh, I hate this.
Do you have a visible reaction to seeing this, Anderos?
Again, he's got his spyglass up. He's looking, and you see him. He looks quite a bit longer than you expect him to. And when he lowers the spyglass, he's just kind of chewing on his lower lip. Huh.
What's
Well,
wrong?
That wasn't expected.
What?
Well,
Friendly or...
well, I don't know yet. But it's certainly
Well-
not... Well, it's not anything specifically targeted, I guess. If nothing else, it's not just Whiteleaf. It's
Not just what.
It's an amalgamation. The ships are not flying all the same banners.
Yeah,
Is
I
it
recognize Jerry
possible-
Rag, but
Carjet is in there, perhaps? Have you tried using your sending stone?
Did I see the Horizon's Promise?
You did not see the Horizon's Promise.
No, she wasn't there. Promise wasn't there.
Or maybe that's a
But
fleet that sight. Maybe they'd seen it go this way.
I don't like this.
Absinthe.
Mhm.
As this is going on as well, you start hearing voices in your head.
Oh, goody.
Because,
fine.
you've done it so long to other people, it may come as a surprise that someone's doing it to you.
It's only for
Hello?
Elijah.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes. Mentally.
Oh, gods! You responded. You're alive.
Josh, is that you?
Yes! Yes! The Great One sent me to you!
Oh my god! It finally paid off!
I suppose
She
that's
told me
excellent
Her
news.
servant was in trouble, and I came. Oh, the mystery she showed. Oh. But never mind that. She told me to gather. She told me you'd be here. I didn't believe her. Well, no, I totally believe her. Yes, I believed her. I've been trying day after day after day of message and sending and psychic links, and finally responded. The one from the dreams who showed me the path.
Well, Hildy can't hear any of this, so.
They can't hear
I
anything.
know Hildy can't, but Raina is dying.
And I guess what, well, this has been an interesting situation. It makes sense why it couldn't have worked before, but I guess now that's a good thing. Are you on those ships I see?
Yes, yes. We have gathered. Many of us. I've gathered all. I've talked to people. The Great One told me to gather many and to come look for her faithful servant. But do know that I might be the more faithful servant now.
Oh my god.
He's got Absinthos' giggle.
Dying on the inside. It's in a good way, but I know how Asason's going to explain this.
He starts
Okay,
to pull up the bottom mirror text.
He is just kind of staring out blankly, more so
Yeah,
than usual.
Hey, Absinthe, you look a little bit more dumbfounded than usual. What's happening here?
Please tell me it's not Zerial again.
Use your
Yeah.
words.
Looks down at Hilde a little perturbed at that.
Just let him speak.
Okay, do you remember one of those Simic scientists from Greenhaven?
greener greens?
Greener greens, yes.
I mean, yeah, what? Okay, what about him?
They may think I'm a god. And they've come to rescue me. Us.
A
Me. Us.
god?
Wait, hold on. So they're here for you?
Not another one. Fuck. We already have Thamor.
Why in the fuck? Just pinching the bridge of her nose.
Feel a mental slap in your head, Absinthoth. Madeline. You
Good.
fool. I called him. After you divulged the secrets, he reached out. You're not the only practitioner anymore. Are you jealous? Your sister's got a new pet that she might have more favor with.
Well, I suppose the natural consequence of that action, just mentally. I do appreciate it very much.
I expect you'll be offering your praises and such later, but...
Your eyes are moving, but your mouth isn't.
She's still going to talk with Madeline. Then perhaps after we get a breather, we can... maybe 3 of us. No, I think it's better if it's just the 2 of us on finding Morani.
Forgition. Did you say this out loud or in your
No,
head?
no, it mentally with Madeline. I made that clear.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
That will be a dangerous undertaking. For now, I would say focus on rest. And be thankful I was deemed worthy to take on another believer.
Oh, soon. There'll be more believers. Don't you want more power? Isn't this how this works?
Could you be a little more...
Select better ones? Yeah, I'll make sure to do
Yes,
that next time.
please. He's a little... he's devout. Very devoted. You can feel her almost shudder mentally. A little too devoted.
We'll do better next time. She's still kind of dumbfounded looking at them, and then after commenting they're here for us, probably another pause. Looks over at Hilty again. I don't think there's much to worry about. They just may be a little weird.
Any more weird than what we've been dealing with lately? I mean,
think less weird than what we've been dealing with lately.
I mean, you'll have to forgive me if I don't just take your word for this, because Jerry Rag is here. And
so is my brother.
Your what?
Yeah.
Your what?
Yeah.
More of your family is here?
This one's the decent one, at least.
I thought your sister was the decent one.
She is, mostly. When she's not in a fucking rock and a hard place situation, proposed or otherwise, engineered by my asshole father. But no, this one's...
Yeah, well, you'll
fine.
have to forgive me if I don't immediately leap to trusting more of your family members.
Great, thanks, fine. Neither
Anderos,
am
have you
I.
ever noticed that all of our sisters in this particular group have some sort of vendetta or otherwise are negative effects in our lives?
No, I
Mine's a
didn't stop
positive
to
one. What
think
are you
about
talking
it.
about?
My sister's a gem.
I think it's just...
Oh.
Out of character, do I know anything about your sister? I don't remember if he's even mentioned in Jacana.
You never asked.
Yeah,
I'm
so
afraid of
I have
what-
no idea what
It
you
might be
mean by
literal.
this.
Oh, right. Yanti thing.
I mean, completely independent thought. Zidane, do you have the Amazon bag?
Yes, and I was going to summon back my large feline friend, and also the door. Somewhere safe to take it.
Can we
put our
use...
shoes up for a
I
little
don't
bit.
know if we can use that. I remember what Malaya said.
She said that if I wanted to go there, but unless
She said that
I
chaos
misunderstood.
storm messed with your door. And if we open it, it takes us to the chaos realms. And I've had quite enough of madness and chaos for one night. So how about this? We start walking. We find out, one, wherever Seabreeze is, and two, if they're actually here and friendly. If they're here and they're friendly to us, which it sounds like you escort says they are,
Gives a thumbs up.
then maybe we can rest for the night in some semblance of comfort that isn't in a god's damn mud pile.
and with people around us that don't want to kill us.
How about that?
does is convincing
Right.
argument.
So let's lace our boots and get walking.
Right. And with that, I would like to summon Keybinds to put Freya on top of, because she apparently is still microwaved and iced over and melted. So she's earned a rest, I suppose. I don't know where Key is.
Has
It's a-
Seabreeze come back, by the way, or is she still?
She probably teleported right behind.
Sorry, I was muted. She's writing a letter.
Okay. Oh, so she's still at the place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Bean flew off when you guys started arguing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're...
Amelia needs comfort. I must go cuddle in his lap.
As we're starting to walk, Anderos just turns over to Vahnsinn.
Right, where are those vaults? If they are anywhere, let's go empty them, yeah? It's not
That
like...
would be a question for Grund.
Can you go
I
to
was not
sleep
awake
then
at the
and bring
time.
her back?
Oh, but I'm just so excited.
Ascot, put him to sleep. Please.
Well, Vahnsinn, if you think of it this way, if Grund helps us get these helps for us, then we can go on for the adventures for longer. But if she doesn't, then we'll waste time that could be used for adventuring. So, please.
I suppose it is the hero's sacrifice I must make as the first duty of the party.
A most noble one indeed.
And we'll wake you up once we get the stuff. How about that?
He curls up on Thamor's shoulder, and you see him fall asleep after a short while. And you see Grun's appearance appear next to Thamor. Behind where I put her down.
So damn, the Amazon bag.
Yes, and he is at his belt, I suppose. And he hands it over. What, pray tell, are you attempting to get?
He's going to pull out his pearl for identify, and he is going to look in. Is anyone there? I have a gift I want to upgrade.
Yeah, welcome back to Amazon. How can we help you?
Well, I got this expensive pearl, and why not upgrade it to a scrying orb?
Okay, sir. Let me process the paperwork.
The scrying pearl?
Yeah, it goes from 100, because I need 100 gold piece identify pearl, which I have. And I need 1,000 gold piece, like orb or something like that. So given the half cost, I think I need 400 gold pieces. 100, 400 equals 500.
With a
All
markup.
right, sir. Please insert the payment and the object to be upgraded.
Tosses in the 400 gold pieces and then the identify.
Ow!
Gonna
You
lower
could've
it
just handed
gently.
it to me. Damn,
gonna do it
patience in
gently.
hell.
We also
No.
accept Apple Pay.
Shut up, Stacy is my customer.
Okay, that's going in the.
You hear him slowly collecting all the bits of coin.
It's all there.
Okay, and he extends to you the item, the
Scrying
whatever
orb.
it was, the orb. Yes.
The orb was scrying.
Yep. Hands it up to you. You kind of see his clawed hand reaching through the bag.
Alright, here you go. Thanks for choosing Amazon. Deal's not a deal, it's not a deal with the devil.
Well, if you thanks, Sedan. If you want to, we can probably take a closer look right now. With the comfort of our walk.
Closer look at what?
Of everybody in the ship area. You can only see so well at the top.
Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. Let's just start walking.
Alright, suit yourself.
I'm going to assume Freya just is accepted by Keybinds.
Keybinds gently picks her up and they move forward. Grund is already like kind of almost jabbing, not jabbing, but like kind of poking, needling Thamorbit. Oh, missed me already. Couldn't go a whole 5 minutes without seeing my wonderful face.
How tall is she?
She's like, she's called actually fairly tall.
She's a snoo.
Not Amazon tall.
I heard Zert's eyes go wide at that.
Yeah, I would say she's probably like 6'5" or so.
Just Sedan looks up, eyes wide.
We've seen Dragonborn before, haven't we? In
You
the
have.
Oh,
Inside
wait.
campus.
We have. I don't know if you have.
You
You've
have
s-
not, yes.
I've not seen the ones in the desert per se, unless that's something I.
You have not seen the ones in the desert.
Yes.
Because unless you were brought there by one of the clansmen, you would have been attacked on sight by most of the clans.
Clansmen.
Definitely would have avoided being attacked while venturing alone.
No, it was actually me that asked for you back. Where are those vaults? I figure Drake's not using them, so we'll go empty them.
Quick to plunder, huh? Mortals.
No, we're not quick to
Not they are.
plunder. We fucking dealt with the fucking issue here, saved you all from God's damn chaos and madness, and I think a little gold is not untoward. Thanks.
Aren't dragons supposed to have hordes and shit?
I'm the dragon of reason.
That's not a no.
So you're a prude
I
and don't
hoard
keep
reason.
Alright,
I
whatever.
hoarded books and scrolls and knowledge.
But I'm sure Drake didn't just hoard that. I'm sure they had a whole treasure trove to fund all their logic experiments and whatnot, yes?
She
God,
looks around with kind of a, you notice a very sad like look in her eyes. She's looking about the remains of what's around her. Has it really been so long?
no one here needs it. And we might, so seems reasonable to share.
There was an old storehouse further to the west. I say that's where the trade would come from. Storing gold and whatever else they had. But what remains of it I can't say. War emptied coffers, bandits and the like. And whatever time hasn't touched, Who knows what else might?
I don't think the ships are going anywhere, so how about we go for a hike west, get what's left, and then go meet my brother and whoever this person you seem to be all excited about is, Ascon.
Also, I forgot, how are you transporting Keeper? You're just dragging him along? Just leave him down there.
Oh, that's right.
It's your
Tie
responsibility.
him up. Yeah.
You instantly forgot about.
Tied him up as a bundle, tossed him on the back of keybinds.
Keybinds kind of gives you a very, like, disgrunting look. My butt's a caravan, a cart to you, master?
Until we get a cart, yes. He smirks. By the way, he has flying speed. Does he have wings now at the moment, or is there some other method of...
No, he's got wings tucked in.
Okay. Yay.
Anderos will start moving west toward wherever Grun says the storehouse is.
So, you know, they might be the last to send this place. Wouldn't that gold belong to him?
Oh, jeez.
Depends on if he's gonna go west, because right now he's going east.
You know, Bruden's just poking him. He's gonna go the other way now.
I cannot believe I'm stuck with you.
For the next 10 minutes, I would like to have Divine Sense up while we walk.
Seems your better half enjoys my company more than you do.
I don't think anyone could enjoy your company.
I'm sure there's many tavern wenches who would say otherwise.
Delusional. No sense of reason. No wonder you attracted the chaos, the Lord of Madness to you.
Don't know.
How long does it
Scales
take
just
to
sounds
get-
jealous. Just gives her a wink and keeps going.
If I still had my form, I would rend you asunder.
I've
like
pushed
to
that
see
many
you
a times with
try.
him too.
Is he always like this? Is your group always so irritating to beings greater than yourselves?
They
Get used to
always
it,
are.
Cupcake.
Seymour says, knowing that he believes he's a god and they don't treat him like he's a god. They just treat him like he's some average Joe, and Seymour is not like that.
I don't think anyone treats you like an average Joe. If anything, we
That's
give
what he
you
feels.
much deference and say,
What are you
yeah,
talking
see
about?
that huge
What are you talking
thing
about? Joe's a
that
god
none of us
here.
can kill? You go kill it, because we know you can.
Talking about Joe's a god
We
here.
appreciate
His first name's just average.
Jeez. Also, as we're walking, Hildy is going to run up to Anderos real quick. Hey, at some point, I think that you need to have a conversation with Absinthe.
Okay.
Again?
Why?
It is my understanding that he might have some information about a certain person that gave you a certain cloak.
Okay. Yeah, we've talked. Did he not tell you that we've talked? Of course not. Oh well. We're good. Pats her on the head.
You. Just opens and closes her mouth a couple of times and then just. Okay. Just keeps walking.
To the treasure hoard! Onward! Seabreeze comes back and is like, where the heck did they all go?
So yeah, no one told Seabreeze, so Seabreeze is gonna come back to just everyone being gone. That can't possibly go wrong. All right.
Don't think
Yay,
we're
solo
not
adventure.
covering.
Yay!
She's
not like
got
we're
the bean.
covering our
The
tracks.
bean can find us.
Before we leave, Thamar looks over at the suit of armor that had him held in fishing, and he just throws help at it.
oh God.
Just
It's standing there, fishing
spiteful.
rod still in hand. Like, it is basically lost to eternity, and you just obliterate it to dust. Thamor, I see the Suka Blot one still, but I hope you realize these are mirrors of the souls of your former people that you just murdered. But hey,
He just made
Hey,
sure
hey.
that one died in battle.
Yeah, that one died in battle. He has the honorary death. See? Also, he's an asset.
Valhalla for that one.
No one makes Thamor fish but Thamor.
Grun just stares at you, just wide-eyed, jaw dropped. Thank you, Thunder. Timing is impeccable.
You couldn't tell me you didn't want to do that to these people either. At least some of them.
These about the women and children. You are far worse than I had first taken you for. Thamor, dog of Drate.
Alright, Cupcake, be nice.
I am not your cupcake. I am Grun.
You're
If we knock
certainly
her out, can we
frosted
get the
like
other
one.
back?
Dragonborn could bristle. She is bristling.
Her token looks like she could bristle.
Look, you should be happy. You even got a nickname now, just like Wiggles.
This is all as we're walking.
Don't know why you're so happy. It's degrading. Meanwhile,
it's-
Vahnsinn just twitches in his sleep. Back leg just kind of kicks out.
Or it's a feeling of acceptance and belonging. I know, it's not very reasonable.
We shall see. She kind of crosses and kind of pouts to herself for a second, but you see her kind of smiling a little bit. Alright, so you proceed westward. As she tries to guide you along overgrown, decrepit paths that she remembers once, years and years ago, being roads, she points out where buildings may have once stood. Her eyes almost seem to be lost in a dream of sorts, reliving the past that's no longer there. She gets excited at first, kind of pointing out different buildings, where different parts of the road, things she had done. It kind of picks up a little bit. But reality, of course, comes crashing in, and she goes quieter and quieter and quieter as you get closer and closer to the destination. Oop. I do.
Would you say we completed a short rest on our walk over there?
You resting on your walk?
I mean, we're not walking at a fast pace. I don't think Anderos is really excited or really steaming over to go see his brother yet.
Ew.
Let me rebuild this one because I deleted it because I didn't think we'd be coming here. But hey.
Terrible rolls.
I mean, unless there is roles and things to investigate there, I mean, we could just do a theater of mind.
Well, I mean, more thematical because didn't know if it would actually be occurring or not. But let's see.
Who are you touching, Zidan?
What?
Excuse me?
You just cast Cure Wounds twice.
I
Oh.
cast. Okay, maybe I didn't speak. Ooh, this is cool.
You're just touching yourself.
Two people said they needed healing. I threw out 2 cure wounds. It can
Don't
be
you
with
lay on
radiant damage if you
With
want.
radiant damage.
I-
All right. Why does your
That was
cure
a-
wounds have radiant damage attached to it?
Because
He's just rubbing real hard and giving an Indian rug burn.
Oh my god.
He's taking the rubbing on hands real.
It's
laying
the
on
pure
real-
blood rug burn. Yep.
He's just laying hands on people, aka
It's the
punching them.
Yanti yank. There we go.
Just fists people. Be cured. Poof.
There's
Lay
actually
on fisticuffs.
God damn it.
Oh. Anyway,
there's an anime where healing is done with punching. It's very entertaining.
That sounds like an anime thing.
Yep.
Does the trip take more than 10 minutes?
yes. If you proceed to walk along, the trip will take you. Oh, no, that's fine. It will take you about an hour.
Okay.
You've lost Thamor, Sedan. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, we're bottom right. Sorry.
She brings
there's
you as
actually
you
a
approach your
ship?
destination. Yep, there's actually a ship. And you notice. Go ahead and everyone just roll me like perceptions, I guess, as well.
A keybinds roll as well.
22.
Oh, well, that's garbage. I'm gonna guide it to myself because I rolled like shit. Hey, okay.
So
I should probably.
what'd you get, Hildy?
18.
Absinthoss, Thamor, and technically Hildy. You notice that around you. All right, well, okay. So everyone, for perception, I mean, she takes you to this large central dais that looks like that one might once have been the heart of a large city, kind of a central like trading hub. Though the forest, time, and everything else seems to have dissolved most of that, faded away, much like the memory of Drake and the place it had become. Around you see crumbled statues, moss-covered buildings, and just the general remains of an old city. Oddly enough, however, the boat is in fact there, as well as a few decrepit tents and other markers of sorts lying about. And Absinthoss, Thamor, and Hildy, you notice that the boat has markings and very, very faded colors, replicating the same colors you saw for the team you saw farther east. Perhaps older, perhaps newer, you don't know. But you could
From
only guess.
From the Orzhov expedition?
You can only assume it's from some Orzhov expedition.
Okay.
And then Thamor and Absinthoss, amidst the ruins and such, you see what look to be like markers, likely grave markers of some kind, lined up all along these back fallen ruins. To everyone else, it looks like just crumbled stone, kind of fallen plinths. But Absinthoss and Thamor, you see a bit more to it.
Are they newer or older? We'll have to roll like investigation if I got closer.
They are older. They seem to fit the same decrepit state of the runes around it. But you notice there's writing and symbols, and just the way they're set up, they look like old, like, what's the word? Grave monoliths? Plinths? Not plinths. Memorial wall-esque.
Okay. They must go look over the rune and be like, thought you said this was a storehouse.
Was a century ago.
But they must go walk up to where, I'm assuming it's over here somewhere, where you said they
No.
wrote that
Up
gravel?
here.
Up where? Oh, geez, that's way up there. Jesus Christ. Okay. He is... He'll hit up there eventually.
You said you guys rolled high, so you did notice it from a distance. It was once. She points over to the building, directly in front of you on the crumble. It was, well, once a bank, treasury of sorts.
Alright, well, let's go see what's left.
Woof. You guys can roll me investigations to see what you're going to try to find. If you're all
Hildy is
looking
going
in the same
to.
area or looking around, kind of deal.
Hildy is going to check out the ship.
The halberd armory.
The halberd armory?
I mean, if this is my place, there's gonna be army of halberd somewhere.
I would say Anderos goes with Hildy to the ship.
But also just investigating for things around here.
He figures other people
Right
can
now.
look in the building. He knows more about ships.
She just grunts, sees you walk off. You see a very puzzled look on her face, like she's motioning towards the
God
bank.
damn.
Best for.
You'll get used to it. And Thamar starts looking through the rubble. I roll a 10, I see nothing.
Jeez.
Wait, don't I have advantage on checks when 5 feet of me?
From the minute I've seen, I don't remember. I think it was something else.
Let me look at it quickly. Keep going.
Pretty sure that was right. He has advantage on investigation checks. He's looking at something within 5 feet.
Anderos had 4 to yours.
1 foot.
Oh, yeah, you do. Okay, advantage on investigations. Yep.
19.
I guess I am guidancing myself in order to get. Did I put? Yes, I did. Investigation.
Guidance?
I have guidance now.
Oh, Hildy tossed it on me.
But she also has it on herself.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I figured that I did mine, and then he came behind,
Well,
and then I threw it on him.
We make the same.
If
check
you
at
would
the
allow
same
that,
time.
otherwise.
18's fine.
I mean, he can have it because with it I rolled 30, so I would imagine that 27 is still enough.
Okay. Let's see your two. So yeah, and also you need to figure out what Seabreeze is doing during all this. I don't know if Seabreeze is still writing a letter, or if Seabreeze has come back to the central area and found that everyone has left.
Yeah, it takes her an hour at least to dig the grave, and then she sits down and collects the guy's mechanical brain thing. She's curious about that, but then she's still pretty sad. So she's writing this letter. I would gather the whole thing before she stops and has to make a decision is like 2 hours.
Okay. So they still have some time here then before.
Yeah, I think so. Before I'm like gonna go anywhere.
And I expect if she does get back to the main ziggurat, we didn't necessarily attempt to go here stealthily. There'll be a path to follow.
Okay. We'll see.
Giant cat paw.
Absinthe Sedan, you don't really find anything amidst the ruins. It seems pretty pretty worn
Depressing.
out, broken.
It says depressing. Just grave markers.
Well, like I said, the grave markers aren't down there, so you don't currently see them.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not investigating them unless you want to go investigate them. But
Oh, good. Continue.
Thaymore, your single-minded drive really is you're kind of poking about. Do you actually care to look for gold or anything, or are you just looking specifically for weaponry? Thaymore.
Baja ate him.
No,
Alright.
Baja.
Grun will just continuously poke him until he returns.
Well, now that we're here, I guess I'm not gonna do anything else with it for the next 10 minutes. Let's use Divine Sense. See if that helps. This is after realizing I suck at investigation.
You do sense undead.
Uh,
Ooh.
Oh,
And Salty,
And
whenever you
60
come around to
feet.
me, I am gonna
Oh,
throw.
so it's 60 feet. Yeah, technically you still sense it. But anyway.
Whenever you come around to me, I'm gonna throw detect magic up as well, just to cover all my bases.
So yeah, as you guys are exploring the ship that's precariously damaged and it's kind of almost turned into a base at a tree, you don't find a whole lot. But once would have been there is mostly turned to dust or decay. You find some bones and skulls here and there, perhaps the former expedition team itself. But you do, with the rolls you got, find a few crates amidst the things that have faded away or worn away, like the locks have worn away, and you find yourself about 60 gold pieces worth of gems and other such things that seem to be potentially the funding that the team had, or what's left of it.
Out of curiosity, Salty, can either of us tell like how old this is?
Ooh. Roll me a history check.
Okay. I'm gonna guidance myself as well. Oh, I needed it. 19.
It's difficult.
I'm done
Kinda-
rolling you.
Kind of pry around the ship, and you see again. I mentioned that there was some faded like symbols or painted on things that would designate this as being an Orzhov expedition team. You don't recognize the way the crest is designed. This is older than anything you've ever seen. Likely predates the prior team that you met.
Okay. And did I know how long ago the prior team came, or?
Well, they said they've been there for about like 100 years.
Okay.
Like the last, they're based on the number, so
So it might be a couple of centuries old.
could be.
Okay. And does my detect magic pick anything up?
What's the range of detect magic?
30 feet? Yeah.
Not within 30 feet of you from here, no.
Okay. So this is more like an Anderos question probably, but since he's the ship expert, I'm just wondering, like, do we know how this ship got here?
Yeah, is there... I guess we could have my investigation being looking at the ship. Are there any signs of irregularity? Like, was this a ship that was thrown here by a storm, or did it have some other means of propulsion to get it this far inland?
Guy ship.
Roll me another investigation if you're looking for that kind of sign.
Could I roll with my water vehicle's proficiency? Being that I'm very familiar with ships.
I'll give you advantage, but not the proficiency. Because if you get it, you'll understand why.
Alright,
Take that D4, Treg.
okay. Grenade. Well, they were both junk. 6 and a 9 and plus 3, so 12.
The exact reason you don't know. It doesn't look like it was. I mean, it's a ship in the middle of land. You see. I mean, yeah, the roll's not high enough to really see it, so perhaps that will remain a mystery of how it got here.
Okay.
Unless someone else wants to dig into it, but.
I mean, Hildy did have a really, really high roll earlier. Would she have been able to pick up anything? Or do I have to roll for that specifically?
I would say roll for that specifically, just because you're investigating something different with this one.
I mean, I'll try it just to see what happens. 21.
Okay, maybe sparked by Anderos' curiosity, or you start prowling around as well. Because Anderos is trying to look for a logical way for the boat to have gotten there. Perhaps they, like you said, maybe they invented something to fly it. Maybe it was maybe an airship. Could it be possible? Hildy, you know that that's something that they're inventing or looking at Jirak, but this far predates any invention of doing so. As you kind of scour the ship, you notice that long overtaken by the vegetation and such, there are deep grooves behind the ship. And as you push the foliage back and look further, it extends going north. And considering the state of the other crew you met, and the nature of this place, perhaps madness isn't too far off an answer.
Sorry, I'm not quite understanding what you're putting down here. So what is it that I find?
Something drove the crew to drag the ship all the way from the shore.
Okay.
Because perhaps something in screwed with them, with the madness, drove them to want to drag the ship all the way across the island or the continent.
All right, that is some dedication right there.
Mm-hmm.
Considering they were there far longer, who knows how long they were there truly alive and how
Right.
deep the madness had set in.
Right. Doesn't seem like there's anything else here. Ship seems fairly standard. Nothing, no hidden holds and whatnot, so.
How long must it have taken them to drag this thing here?
Ship this size? A long fucking time. But when time doesn't move, we've got all the time in the world.
And we were on the verge of losing it after just one day. Those poor people.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get out of here.
Did you, Salty, you said we found like an insignia?
Yep.
Yeah.
The Orzal crest, more specifically. But the design predates the current design.
Yeah.
But I still recognize it, though.
Yes.
Anderos will grab some sort of anything that has the symbol on it or whatnot and just toss it to Hildy. Well, I'm sure
I'll say there's like a old bronze like crest, basically, you can kind of pry off.
Prise it off. Well, Ren will probably be interested in seeing that.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go see if the others found anything.
Yep.
Still waiting on Noka to get back to see if that happens or not.
I got back about 2 minutes ago.
Alright, I was saying with your investigation roll, were you like hellbent on finding weapons, or are you just looking for gold or anything else you can find?
I assume whenever I really find gold, if it's a weapon here, I assume it gets rusted and basically broken down, so
Well, that's my question. Is what is your focus of your search? Are you actually going to look for gold or anything else in here, or are you just like strictly trying to find a weapon?
I'm assuming Absinthe since it's dead and looking for gold, so I'll look for weapons.
Okay, well they rolled crap, so they're not going to find anything.
You think gold be easy to find? It's gold.
But yeah, so Thamor, you look about trying to look for, you're kind of ignoring maybe where they go off to where there's some storage crates or what you could maybe assume to be kind of bank vault type things, and you decide to go looking elsewhere into like the warehouses where some goods may have been once been stored. Again, a lot of like rotted wood, what had once been crates or storage things lie about. And you find remnants of weapons, like the rotted poles, things that might have likely been halberds or swords, unkept, uncared for, fallen to ruin.
But he would assume. That's why he was looking for the time. Well,
You
seeing
said
the
I-
weapons in ruin and stuff, Thamor is gonna walk off towards where the other two went.
They are looking about, but finding nothing with their roll. Oh, those two.
You mean the other two? Yeah.
Salty, did you say I detected a faint hint of something before?
Of undeath.
Okay. But not an exact direction, just say, like, hey, wait, that's weird.
No, you sense the direction. It does seem to come from the north, where the graves are. Fitting.
Ah, yes, the graves that I have no idea are there because I can't see.
Yes. You just kind of sense it's coming from that northern
Mhm.
area.
Okay, well, Freya and keep her in tow. Actually, Absinthos is alone with me.
Stab.
Well, it looks like everyone's gone to the boat, as if that's a surprise.
I mean, it is quite
s-
strange, isn't it?
It is, but I sense that there's maybe a hint of undeath coming from the other side of this marketplace. Do you want to go investigate with me?
I'd be more afraid if you did it. I'm not sure I should be more afraid that you did ask or didn't ask.
Why would you be afraid either way? And I
Well,
start walking that way. Keep it. So.
well, if you
Doesn't
didn't
seem
ask,
powerful.
I mean, you'd want to just find where the dead bodies are, which is kind of weird. If you did ask, I mean, you might be a bit worried that the death might not be dead yet.
Well, think about it. What if something is not alive, but has been living here? That would be my concern. But what if we could talk to them? It's a long shot, but
You want me to cast Speak with Dead or something?
well, if it's something that might help us, assuming we don't desecrate anything, I don't think Thamor would appreciate that.
Well, they already lined a bunch of tombstones over there, so they might be a little worried about it.
And whereabouts would I stop before getting something a little bit more concrete? Is it all the way up?
It would be all the way up, so within 60 feet of this northern area.
So towards the stairs, pretty much. Oh, the bank is coming along.
Mm.
Oh.
You have become the bank.
Part of the bank, part of the crew, part of the bank, part of the crew.
Part of the bank, part of the Amazon.
Or treatment.
Is Keeper woken up, by the way? Or did you guys thoroughly clobber him? Well, we were...
He took 40 damage, 40 T-Rex damage. I'm hoping he's unconscious for a while.
You also then threw him across the map.
I did.
And then, yeah, so that did some bludgeoning damage, and then, ripped his necklace off for an additional little point of damage, just for spite.
And that's what did it.
Yeah, that's what killed him.
That was the third failed death saving throw. His neck just snaps.
Okay, so there's very little chance of him waking up. Not a non-zero, but a very little.
He's the undead present you're sensing.
Fuck. That's the reason why it keeps on moving. It's right with me! No, but okay, we come to the top of the stairs. Does it seem like anything's moving, or is it just...
Seems to be moving, but you just sense the presence of undeath lingering about this area.
You see anything?
No. You two stay here. And I am going to slowly descend the stairs, keeping an eye out. I shall guidance myself to if I need to make a perception check.
Nothing seems to move. But you just, as you get closer and closer, you feel that heavy pall of death surrounding that back area. As you get closer, the fact that they are the names like scribbled onto, well, not names, but markings written in a language you don't know, scribbled on all the different plinths and walls of the stone ahead of you.
I would like to ritual cast comprehend languages.
Doesn't that take 10 minutes to do?
Yeah, it takes about 10 minutes to do.
Use the spell slot.
No, I would only have 3 spell slots left.
Dude, I think that word probably done. Oh my god.
I will cast the spell as a first level spell. Instantly. And I put my
Sounds so
hands on the
dejected.
writing.
Seabreeze just keeps walking. She just.
She doesn't follow the trail. She's just
gone.
Well, they left. Goodbye.
I guess that was enough.
Alone
It was nice
again.
knowing them.
So anyways, I put my hand on the writing as I cast comprehend languages.
Okay.
What does it read?
It is a bunch of names. As you kind of move your hand along the names, at the very top in the central, like where an arch may have once formed,
Or good time.
you see the words,
All.
those who gave their lives for honor and justice.
Sukabliat.
Must be all the
Sukabliat
names.
we
people in the
trust.
Must be all the people in the expeditions at the end. So they wouldn't be forgotten.
The
Even if no one came for
expedition?
them.
The
Yeah.
expedition or the people that live here? I can't understand the writing.
Yeah, you're right. It probably is the people who used to live here, but it's such an arcane language. Yeah.
So the presence of undeath hasn't really changed. It's just
It is heavy in that area.
I would like to go to the center of the source. If I may.
don't know if it exactly tells you what the center is, but
Well, go towards where it's strongest. Unless
I
I'm
mean, it generally
misunderstanding
just kind of radiates from that area in general. There isn't exactly a strong point, if that makes any sense. It's just
yeah.
the grays, markers, the walls in general all seem to emanate it.
Okay, look for tracks. See if there's anything recent.
You can certainly try.
Alrighty. That a survival or
Survival.
doesn't really matter because I have +0 and all of the. Oh.
It is, I mean, again, with the passage of time, it seems just dust has piled up over everything.
Well, this was a waste of time. Well, at least there's nothing that wants to eat us here. Let's go find the others, I suppose.
Yeah. Absalom lingers a little bit. I guess one day we too will be forgotten.
From somewhere
That's
far in the
a-
distance, you hear Anderos. Not if I can fucking help it.
Well, actually, I've been thinking about a way to not have that happen, but it's... Well, we might be gone, but a story might be left behind. That's what my mentor did.
Mortal through words. It's kind of like the words outlived them over here. Smart.
I'm mainly interested in telling a good story, though.
Even if not everything was true.
Well, I haven't gotten that far. All right, everyone, we wasted some time thinking there was something undead, but it's just a bunch of graves, and they're of Thamor's old people, I suppose.
Wait, so is there undead or isn't there?
I don't think so.
If there is, how about we leave well enough alone? Eh? Come on. Let's go meet
I
up
wasn't
with Seabreeze.
suggesting opening up the graves.
But you went and
Unless I'm
investigated.
misunderstanding.
I assume you got very close and asked if it was friendly, yes?
Well, I was going to, but there was
Of course
nothing
you
there.
were. Fucking hell. Thamor, did you find anything? I'll take your silence as a no. Alright. Let's go meet up with Seabreeze and then go meet our friends waiting for us.
It does not seem you found much here. Perhaps time did claim more than I thought.
Yeah, it is what it is. Figured it was worth asking.
Do you wish to walk a little bit more, or should we allow Vahnsinn to come back?
Excuse me, Wiggles.
She just
Professor.
glares at Thamor. Would you really want to stand so close to him for so long?
The constant diatribes against Thamor are not going to endear you to us, just FYI, so... You're gonna have to get used to him one way or the other.
I suppose.
He bathes at
In
least once a
time.
week, so he doesn't actually smell that bad.
You're killing me. Oh, I would disagree with all this. God, get her over to me.
He gets shat on regularly, or his stuff is pooped on regularly.
I've lived my life on a boat.
Well,
Bring her to me.
be that as it may, I know it's a not very great consolation, but my companion here does possess the ability to fly, I believe. The wings aren't for show. Would you like to take to the skies, if ever so briefly?
currently he's carrying 2 people. Well,
I
Keeper and Freya.
understand this, but I can scruff Keeper, and Freya can be convinced perhaps to walk for a little bit.
Anderos is already like 100 yards into the jungle, walking.
Walk
back.
and talk.
Pulling a sea breeze.
What's her response?
I'm going.
I mean, Thamar probably would walk, so the only people that would respond would be, Absinthoss or Hildy, I imagine.
Oh no, Hildy's
I
gone.
was asking Grund if she wanted to fly on keybinds.
Oh, you're flirting. Okay, I get it.
Cannot-
Wow. So this is the rebound. Okay.
I'm offering a dragon
Oh my
that has been locked up for 100 years, looking at their corpse, which I imagine. was
So
at
the
one point
bar is
created-
in the hells, okay?
Uh,
I love you, sir.
Sedan's way of magic carpet ride Aladdin style.
I
I'm
can
not going
show
up there.
you the world that kept you trapped for the last millennium.
I'm not going up there. I got Keeper to worry about. Kind of.
We walk back.
What is happening right now?
I don't know.
Leaving.
Where's
Yeah.
Seabreeze?
It was a simple enough question.
As you're leaving, though, yeah, Grund will take one last look at the area you're leaving, and again, a kind of very sad little sigh to herself. And she'll actually fade out as Vahnsinn wakes back up.
Okay.
Here's your answers today.
Shut down.
I'd
Oh my
rather
goodness.
take a nap.
I'm sorry, Sedan. She is
Prickly.
not interested in many things of that nature.
Well, in that case, would you like to go flying?
Oh, he's already moved on.
I would have thought the dragons like to fly, and there's not been much opportunity.
So
You're
thirsty.
flirting.
Gestures pointedly at the wings Vahnsinn has.
This is while walking and talking. Thank you very much. I don't know.
Still
why
gestures
people
to
are-
the wings that Vahnsinn has on his small cat-like
Yes.
body.
Again, this monstrosity stares at you, and you could swear it starts smiling? It's hard to tell, again, with the tentacles and such. This is classic Sedan. This is glorious.
Thanks.
Okay. I got back and I got back Rise. I heard I'd rather sleep.
You're gonna want to
It's
watch
bad,
this
too.
VOD
Yeah.
real bad.
What fun? No one's recording.
I am.
No.
Oh, okay.
Vahnsinn hops over on top of Keybind's head. Onward, steed.
You're gonna lose that steed.
And Keybinds looks very distraught and looks over at you,
Oh, yeah.
Sedan, like, really?
And mentally he replies, just go along with it, please.
Keybind will not forget this. Keybind extends his wings and takes off with Vahnsinn, Freya, and Keeper in tow, I guess.
Yeah, if
I've only dreamed of it.
Anyway,
So do we coincidentally run into Seabreeze as she gets back to the main ziggurat?
if anything,
No.
Bean sees keybinds with Vahnsinn on top.
For simplicity's sake, sure. We'll say that you conveniently run into her.
how's Seabreeze looking when we finally come across her?
Did you want to do the?
Oh,
twist the
yeah, I guess we
ring?
can pop over real quick and do the ring.
Oh,
So
I have to remember how to play Alton
after-
again.
Nice. So after she's done penning her letter, she looks up, puts the letter in her pouch of sorts, and takes a deep breath and then twists the ring, listening first.
Trying to focus on getting Alton specifically, or just...
Sure. Yes. Absolutely.
So I believe we kind of made it so it kind of had almost like a call function of sorts.
Oh, good.
Um,
I like this.
Yeah. Oh, you're alive.
Yes. Where are you?
Oh, that's good. Well, you wouldn't believe it, but I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
We're on a boat. Really?
Yeah. Turns out after getting stuck in a book and having to do a bunch of other things, I took a turn and took another path and per some orders, I'm on a boat.
Would this boat be in the southern part of the sea?
Yes. Convenient, isn't it?
Most convenient. I have a question for you, but yes, I wonder whether I can trust you.
I could say the same about you, couldn't I?
True. I think that you may end up trusting me more if I let you know that we may have just ended the curse on Drake. And
I think I can tell.
looking at your ships.
Finally noticed, didn't you?
Well, it's hard to
Keen
see
cat
through.
eyes.
Yes, the curse was very terrible, and it claimed many lives. But I am ready to forge a new path with you if you would come with me.
I'm not sure I follow.
It's all right.
Are you asking to
will-
marry me? If so, I'm afraid I'm going to say I'm taken. I can't just be settled down with one or two house
Are you?
cats.
Oh, well. Yes, I didn't think your proclivities went my way, but I am saying I think we should deviate from the past with this little organization we are part of. Wouldn't you agree?
Talk like that is best kept in person, don't you think, and not over the magical lines we use?
I know little of this magic, so thank you for the warning. Yes, we should talk in person then. Where shall we meet?
Well, as you've clearly noticed, I'm on a boat. Just north of you.
Okay. Well, do you have a way of getting messages into Sunbreak?
Into Sunbreak. Ooh, boy, you do ask for a lot, don't you?
Well, I am certainly willing to trade, but I hoped that we could be more partners than I was in the previous version of this group.
Why don't we have a conversation first? I get the feeling you're not aware of the current state of things. Sunbreak is a touchy spot right now.
I see. Oh, well, I'm glad I got a hold of you specifically. Do you know, are others of our group still alive?
Oh, they've got their hands busy, that's for certain.
So yes.
Yes. And if you're curious, yes, Echo's doing fine. I know you so dearly care for him. And if he's listening on this conversation, That should earn me a raise. But most of the others seem to be doing okay. But for how long remains to be seen.
All right. Well, stay where you are, I suppose, and we will come find you.
We're pulling up to the shore as we speak. Apparently, one of our crew members came running down, raving that they finally found you. Well, not you specifically, but your group. Excitable little kid.
Oh, okay. See you soon.
Roger.
And she gets up and starts walking with a final farewell to the headstone that she laid.
After that
then we
conversation, you
leave?
head back and we'll say convenience because plot. Convenience, you run into the group. Or perhaps you got there and waited a little while as they trekked their way back. Unfortunately, with not a huge haul, but such investigations as they go.
We gained knowledge. Yay! Not a lot, but
You all right, Seabreeze?
What? Sorry,
I assume you didn't find much.
I talked to Alton. He's on one of those ships out that way.
Well,
Points.
it'll be a grand fucking reunion then.
Strange that they all came together like this. How would anybody know where we were?
Glances over at Absinthos.
all eyes,
Care
all
to,
eyes begin traveling.
care to enlighten us, Ascot?
Somehow they knew.
No, come on. Give us more than that.
Like I say, remember the Simic scientists? Got another one to start worshipping the void, and this is thought it'd be a
Worshipping
good
the
idea.
void?
Oh, is that all?
And so he was able to coax some other people to come out and bail us without our knowledge.
Absinthos, I'm going to be very, very honest with you right now. Even though this is a mildly positive outcome, I'm just going to assume that you will betray us at almost every opportunity from now on. Does that make sense to you?
Sure.
You don't seem like you get it.
How else do you expect me to respond to the question? Want to be cheerful? And of course I'll betray you at every opportunity.
I expect conciliation and maybe some humility.
Absinthos, I don't suppose your sister is around to help explain? Or could be coaxed into
Oh, come now.
talking?
Let the boy pull up his own pants and do his own talking.
No, they are. It's a fortunate turn of events.
Just gives us a narrowed eye.
I recognize the frustration, though.
We're not stupid. We've been around you for, what, 2 years now? You don't have to be coy and vague.
I only gave you the explanation.
Yeah, you talk to a scientist and
He worships the void, and that summoned a fucking armada?
Yeah,
That's
you have this annoying little habit of giving us information piecemeal.
And giving
Well-
our information to others without our permission.
well, I found out just as quickly as you're finding out right now.
I think that's impossible. I think you told this person where we were.
I did not.
How are we supposed to know that?
How did they get here?
Again,
Because my sister decided that she would reach out.
You hold your sister around your neck. This is your doing.
Unfortunately, that's just how he talks with her. She's far more... what's the word you'd use? Esoteric? She kind of exists everywhere now. She... what? Somehow is the void, if I remember how you told it. Or at least...
It's probably a good analogy.
I don't think he controls his sister anymore, and she's in a far more powerful and dangerous position than we can imagine. So, if she decided to tell someone, it may not necessarily be his fault.
And how can we trust him?
The same amount we always have.
I have not.
Then keep doing that.
well, Evian did say that if he got too far, that she'd help take care of things.
I
Likewise
don't need
about-
Evian's help.
He doesn't need to be shot. His sister lives in his head. I kind of understand what that's like. Not in his head specifically, but I understand. When you've got someone else living in your head, they share your thoughts. There's not really a lot you can keep from them.
Though conversely, the voice in your head, voices, in your case, Anderos, do their own things without your knowledge, yes?
Exactly.
Such is the case we face now with the fleet north of us, which may or may not be friendly. Admittedly, I'm not too keen on trusting a sudden appearance, but
Yeah, I mean, frankly, the only thing that we have to go on to trust that this is a friendly fleet is Absinthos's word, which, quite frankly, doesn't amount to a whole lot right now, considering that he seems to have an awfully bad habit of just volunteering information about us whenever he deems it necessary. Isn't that how Anderos got into that whole mess in Sunbreak?
Like what you just did right now?
Whoops.
Seabreeze draws her rapiers.
Anderos kind of holds out a hand. Just,
What?
let's just say Ascot trusted someone that he probably shouldn't have.
This session's gonna end on a cliffhanger because I'm gonna ask for initiative.
Oh boy. He put up a turn order, I guess. If you want to roll initiative for those that are going to be involved in that regard, roll me an initiative roll. So that would be Absinthos and Seabreeze and Anderos at a minimum, it seems.
Oh, Hildy is definitely going to get in on this.
You're gonna shoot at Absinthos too?
No, no. I'm actually going to. No, I mean, I
Actually-
think that.
To be completely fair, I should probably roll it in row 20, right?
Wait, why did Pestles roll?
because I wanted to add some levity to this.
Yo, something to let you know is actually a pestle still hiding on this map. Someone you just haven't seen him yet.
I feel like
God
it.
damn it!
I feel like it feels thematic to roll a sea mine die for this.
Do you want me to roll in row 20? Shred or
I-
Salty or whoever? Or
I will
can
I'll let
roll?
Salty
Salty decide
decide.
session. Oh,
Huh?
okay.
I rolled a
I mean,
13.
I'll trust your roll, so you can roll it in your dice tower if you'd like, or roll it
I
however
rolled a
you'd like.
13 physical. I was just getting myself in there.
Alright.
Not that I'm sure that she will soundly beat me, but I mean,
Sea mine dice, go. Hey,
What'd you roll?
One? Is it a one?
No, it's a 19.
God damn it.
And plus,
Plus 5.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how I
5.
thought that this was going to happen.
I rolled a.
One time I rolled good.
I
at
rolled a
initiative.
17 physical, so
Okay.
I'll get myself on there. But I have a 17.
All right, how many weeks do I have to plan out this turn? 3?